Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of your Daily Dose. Arms Race is live, so make sure that you are well across that. We're going to be covering that in a pretty short video. Don't mind me, the wind is howling. Login day 5 is still available, so make sure you grab those wishing stones, gold, and of course the event currency. I feel like there's a little bit of anticipation in the air. There's a little bit of excitement. People are wondering what they will get for their gold. Me, I don't have enough gold to care. But if I were a betting man, I would say that about 50k, 50 to 100k is well and surely enough to get what you want. And the event does go for a very long period of time, so chances are you will be able to accumulate that in between the events that pop up that you would normally spend gold on in their rotations. But in saying that, one thing that I feel like some players probably miss is there's this little button that says tap in the center, and that's what you need to do every single day in order to progress this progress bar at the bottom. And we're kind of due the next one, I'd say. I think some people have forgotten to tap that. You actually get gold every single day for tapping it, as well as the event currency. So please do that. Please do that. Whatever server you're on, make sure that you're tapping the bar. Otherwise, it's going to slow down everybody else's progress as well. Now, East Wing. To be fair, I probably didn't do... I was a bit naughty. I was a little bit naughty. I should have probably done more of these things. I don't know. Honestly, the 40 of those is better than the 30 of the other one, but okay. And 20. So we actually got 50 shards. I'll take that. I mean, it's either gold or that. Probably should have done all the other ones, but I think I was a little bit lazy that day. It does happen. Arms race. Everybody wants to get on the leaderboard for arms race for some reason. Not that I'm saying this is a bad thing. I mean, obviously, you should be participating. You get free gold and essentially you just get free progress by being in a legion. Hopefully, one that is still active. But I would say this: as long as you're doing the missions, so to speak, like you might have to invest a little bit of gold to get everything done. Say day 2. I don't. I mean, I don't think it's humanly possible to get everything day 1, just because one of the tasks doesn't allow that, which is going to be the trial matches. But I think we can spend a little bit of gold. So how much do I need? I need 10. I need about that much. I reckon I need about that much. So let's go reload. Oh, I'll replenish all of them. It doesn't matter. All right, was a little bit short. So we need to fight this guy one more time. 1, 2, 3. And then we can leave it at that because we don't necessarily need to fight him any longer. And there we go. We've pretty much done everything. Now, in terms of the value of the recharge, the best recharge value is going to be these legendary flags for $1.59. This is what everybody does. That is a very light spender. And I would say that if you are going to spend on any of the events, it would probably be this one. But let's just do all of these. Ooh, up to 4th place. Up to 4th place. I like it. I like it. Can we sneak into top 3? Can we sneak in the top 3? Ha! We are just on the same pathway as Mr. KHU. Shu. Anyway, we're probably going to spend a little bit more money by the end of this event because I want to get, and this is kind of, it's good. The reward structure, we should probably talk about that. I mean, honestly, top 3 is okay. First, you do get an additional chest, which is more gold merits. If people are chasing their wings, which I think maybe one day is doing, I think they might be chasing their wings, which is fine. I mean, we'll see how we land on that one. I do need to start advancing my wings, though. I have considered it for a little while now. Although overall, wings don't give a great power boost. They are functional because of their damage reduction and damage increase, but power-wise, not that fantastic. Anyway, and they also look good. We have the Strategist. So if you're looking to max out your strategists, you probably can do this in a couple of events now, which isn't it's good and it's bad because at the same time it makes me think maybe they'll update World Conquest then because they need to do that. So they need to add Gal, which we will talk about in a second. So this guy, you can pretty much work on him, but I think 90% of players are going to start to get their arcane gear sets. Arcane gear set is legitimate. So I have a feeling that if you've already worked on most of, well, I would say 90% of everything else, a lot of players are going to start working on their arcane gear set or arcane equipment shard sets. So we can talk about that in a little roundabout way. They actually have some subclasses in their grades which offer different buffs depending on which ones you take, which is quite interesting. This kind of sets it apart from your typical imperishable gear set. In terms of like the 4 gear set bonus, you get an extra 5%. Basically, you get an additional 5% healing or damage, or you get an additional 5% shielding. So in terms of that, like the percentage wises aren't as big, so to speak. It's 5% all round if you run a full set. But what it differs is that you start to get some different transformation. Basically, they give you like an additional line of transformation effect. Now, in saying that, be aware that you probably still need to spend like 50 shards and so on and so forth. But they're interesting. They are interesting. I feel like, yeah, I want to, when I build them, I kind of want to get into it a little bit more in detail into which one we want to take. Your own HP is higher than targets, then you'll do more damage, deals base damage times 10. I mean, more damage is always good, I'm not going to lie. But then you have resonant skills as well, which is again like an upgraded version of it. Transformation 2 pieces, and depending on that, like I want to say it adds, what should I say, that adds dimensions to it because it kind of does. However, from a, I guess from a like a normal average player's perspective, nobody's really going to be rushing in to do all the transformations unless they're whaling exceptionally hard. So I would recommend getting the base sets, the same as Imperishable, getting all the base sets first and then working on their transformations. But I did want to point out that they are available, and I feel like a lot of players are going to be investing in those. And they're not 25 gold merits per piece, which is great because they're hella expensive. So let me know in the comment section down below. Are you going to be finishing off or upgrading your strategist? Or are you going to be working on your arcane gear set? Or like everybody else's crowd favorite, excuse me, will you just be finally getting your Generation 7 or Generation 6? Sorry, your Gen 6 or Gen 5. Oh, I was getting ahead of myself. Gen 7. That's Dao-Chan and Marshall. Will you be working on them and finishing them off this event? Alternatively, you could start to work on your... you could start working on your White Marsh and your Greedy Guts. I like the fact that there's so many options. Honestly, if you're very, very close to finishing this guy off, I would recommend getting your weapons done, at least to their base form. Tactics, they're a little bit of a luxury. I went ahead and did those because they are quite versatile. However, I won't be chasing the Gen 2s because I think they're going to become available very shortly, potentially for free. I'm gonna say for free. My bet is that the Gen 2s are gonna be available in the Summer Festival. I reckon the Gen 2 tactics are gonna be available in Summer Festival. I reckon there's gonna I don't think that they're gonna be free, but I think that they are going to be like for gold maybe. Um and that's okay. If they want to charge me gold for the Gen 2 tactics, I will pay gold for the Gen 2 tactics. I'm kind of holding out a little bit on that. And to be honest, if you don't have to spend your gold merits, you can save them like anything. You can save them. Sadly, they haven't upgraded anything here. Pretty stock standard. Grab your accessory stones, grab your training pills, and then start to work on all of your gear pieces. Upgrading that is very, very important. You want to try and get as many to legendary as quickly as possible. Excuse me. And outside of that, you know the drill. If you want to spend your gold, I strongly recommend having 5k. Grab your gold flags, contribute them, and you're pretty much good to go. Now, obviously, they haven't upgraded these, which sucks. Had they upgraded those a little bit, I might have said grab them if you are missing some of the legendary weapons that you need for Stark Armor, and you do have some spare gold. But I would say that they might be available in the upcoming summer event. So, in historically speaking, I want to talk a little bit about this because I mean I want to join the hype train a little bit. I know I'm a little bit pessimistic. I'll use that word lightly, just because people get screwed over a lot when they wait for these events, and then they get really really disappointed. So if you kind of temper it out and maybe understand that you're most likely going to get some G4 Mythic gear set, you're most likely going to get that. Um, you're most likely going to get at least Generation 3, maybe Generation 4 Mythic shards. I hope they don't give us legendary shards because we really nobody in the game truly needs them. And if you do, that's fine. Trust me, you'll be able to get them through events. Basically, it's not really it's not necessary. You just get so many of these shards now. It's like, what do I even do with them? Fill out indexes. I keep clearing out my bags every couple of days because there's so many events that just give them like 220 of these. I can't even use these just yet. These ones, I mean, I'll use them eventually, but I need to use these ones to upgrade my mythic weapons. But to do the mythic weapons, I need epic shards. It's all very confusing. However, the cheer tokens, for those that are curious that they won the bet, I swear if anyone didn't bet on Franco winning, um, they just didn't see his power, which is like 17 trillion. He's always going to win. But GG to, was it? Who was it? Actually, let's have a look at that. Let's have a quick gaze on who actually won the summit. Warlords Clash. Well, we know it was Franco, Summit Champion, and I think it was, if we go into it, oh, will it show us the who he fought? I think he fought Desmond. I believe Desmond from, I believe it was Desmond. I believe it was Desmond. Server ranking Franco. Where is he? Yes, it was Desmond. GG Desmond. GG. You got through to the final bracket. I would say this though, the cheering factor. I mean, I only really cheered once or twice, but you do get quite a lot of return on them. So make sure that you're kind of participating. Oh, can we just do the quick trial? All right, don't worry about it. Got excited. I thought they were giving us more additional stuff. But yes, that was interesting. That was interesting. So make sure that if you were successful in the top 64 in your region bracket, that you are going to be doing that. Now, why am I keep clicking these buttons? Don't you mind me? I'll find it eventually. Summit shop. Is there a shop button here? There isn't. There was a shop button here before. Let's go to Warrior Trials. Let's go to equipment. There's my Summit shop. There we go. So I technically got 814 by participating once or twice in the event, and then yeah, it wasn't bad. Like we got 814 cheers, so I don't really need to spend too much in terms of gold. I will go ahead and grab these though. They're very very hard to get. I would recommend grabbing those before you grab anything else. You have some left over. The Superb Jade's not a terrible investment, but a lot of players are just going to go with the random selection chest. Let's go ahead and grab that one out. Oh, we can do some Stark Armor pulls as well. So let's go and grab you. Ooh, got Dragon Jaun. Very nice. Transformation. Got the epic chest. Now, I have like, how many of these things we got? What can we get out of you? Killer Rage. We can get... Oh, okay, so your Deception Inferno. Would have been nice though. You know, not lying. Burning Talisman, I don't think you can get anything. What can you get here? Nothing. Cover. Oof, the one bomb. What can I get from you? I feel like I can get... Ooh, these are the good ones. Ooh, rubbing my little hands together now. Can we get at least one, please? No, we didn't even get close. We do have some of these chests down here, though. Let's pull some of these ones out. We got 10 of them. Let's go for the 10 bomb. Only 2 legendary pulls. Not that great in the long run for the statistics here. This one's where it gets a little bit more interesting. We can get legendaries, we can get mythics, and of course we can get weapons. We're just going to go all the way in though. Oh, we got one though. We did actually get one mythic. Interesting. Very interesting. Leads me to think that maybe, just maybe, we might be able to get one star armor. Yes, we can. Alright, let's go. Let's go and make you happy. Maybe if we're missing like a weapon, if we're like missing a weapon, we might be able to do it. We actually might be able to pull this off. Let me just check. No. What about here? No. Oh, we are missing a weapon there, but not the right one. Um, dang it. Dang it. Great. Don't tell me we got like completely bamboos. I was hoping for at least one more. Yes. Okay. All right. All right. Dragonlance. Okay. All right. We got this. We got this. Boys and girls, we have got this. All right. So we're going to take you out. I knew there was a reason why I bought these things. Dragonlance it is. All right. That makes me feel a little less crappy. I'm not going to lie. Let's go. Let's get the Dragonlance. 3% damage against Warlords. Ooh. Boom. Okay. We're slowly chipping away at it. I don't think there's anything that we can particularly buy at the moment because, yeah, that's just the nature of the game. But I think that is pretty much where we're going to leave this video. If you have any suggestions of what you'd like to see next, let me know in the comment section down below. I believe someone was asking for some early game weapons and where to sort of put them on the heroes. We can cover that in a video if you'd still like to see that. But I have done that in earlier guides, so be sure to check those out on the channel. We are still playing Will of the Hokage, or I think it's Ninja Storm. Far out. I don't know. They got two names for the game, but Will of the Hokage on Android. We're still playing that. I actually did a video yesterday about the clan battle, which was interesting. It was a little bit more fun than Siege, I'm not going to lie. And by the way, we just got defeated. Alright, anyway, make sure you hit that like, subscribe, notification button. Jump into the Discord and link will feel below. If you see me on Facebook, don't be afraid to add me there. But until next time.